guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Mary, you all, and for all who are new here, I invite you guys to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, because here I talk to you guys about everything that I know, from fashion, painting, sculpting, to fashion designing, and just doing reviews on things that I'm interested in. If you are interested in that, please go ahead and smash that subscribe button, you guys, because today we are going to be doing a fashion critique of the Billboard Women in Music Awards. So basically, you guys know it is Women History Month, so happy Women's Month for you guys. And I just want to get into the fashion, but before I get into the fashion, I want to first congratulate my Black Muslim sister, SZA. Girl, she has won a Woman of the Year. I also think that she had a magazine cover for Woman of the Year for her album SOS, which I have had that whole entire album on repeat. I have like at least 6 songs that I really love from that album, and I'm so proud of SZA, and I just absolutely love her music. I have been a fan of hers for a really long time, so I'm just so proud of her, and I'm so happy that she has won this award. And me personally, I thought she looked very beautiful. You know, I felt like she could have done more. I felt like she could have maybe worn something a little bit more va-va-voom, but I do like the fact that she kind of kept this simple. The dress she wasn't on the blue carpet, I don't believe, but I do think that she was at the award show. She got up there, she accepted her award, she gave a very beautiful speech and everything, but she was wearing, you know, when I was finding the gowns, a lot of them I could not find the designers for. But so I don't know who designed this outfit, but she wore like this kind of like this low cut, long sleeve patterned dress that had a really high slit. It was like up to the thigh, and it was a deep V that she had, and it looked like it was kind of buttoned up, and it kind of like it was an asymmetry because it looks like the seam was going across her body, so it kind of gave me a little bit of asymmetrical vibes. It was a long sleeve gown that went all the way to the floor. It did not have a train or anything, but it looked like it was kind of made out of some lightweight, maybe sheer fabric. But it didn't look that sheer to me, and I think that's because of the pattern that was on the dress. But I did think she looked very beautiful, you know, simple yet, I feel elegant, simple yet elegant, and it was kind of funky with the pattern. So I thought she looked beautiful. I love the hair that she had. She went with very simple makeup, not too much. She did go with a very beautiful pop of color, which is kind of like a brown and I think a pink ombre. So I thought she looked really good, and I'm just so happy that she won this award. Me personally, for the whole entire Billboard Music Awards, it seemed like, I don't know what their theme is. I don't know if people still have like themes. Like, you guys know at the Met Gala, they have themes. Like, I know that this year is supposed to be, the theme's supposed to be Karl Lagerfeld, because I do know that he passed away, God rest his soul. But I don't know if they have themes for this, because it kind of seems to me like whenever you have like these music award shows, it kind of seems like people kind of come in whatever they want to wear. Like, it's not necessarily like cohesive. So for the Billboard Music Awards, to me, it just kind of seemed like a lot of people just did their own thing. And I don't know if the theme is like, you know, come dressed as who you are as an artist or whatever. I don't know if that's the theme or not, but I do think that they should be having more so of a theme so that everybody kind of looks decent. I felt like there were some outfits to me that just seemed very odd for an award show. Like, I feel like when you're going to an award show, there should be some type of modicum of like elegance, and not modesty per se, but where you don't have like a lot of skin showing. So it's kind of like elegant, classy, kind of like you will cover up the most important bits, right? But I just felt like, what's her name? Rosella? Anyway, whoever knows this lady. I feel like I know her for something. I think she was in that music video WAP with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. I could be wrong. But y'all comment down below, let me know. Me personally, I just did not like her outfit. It looked like she was wearing a completely sheer dress with some black boots, and it looked like she was wearing black granny panties and no bra, and then she had like a black turtleneck cardigan, no, black crop turtleneck with this dress, and to me it just seemed very confusing. Like, I felt like she could have done this better. For one, if it was not sheer, that would have been a great choice. Two, if she did not have the granny panties on. And then three, if she had gotten rid of the black knee-high boots. It was just giving very much confused and lost. Because it's like top half is cold as hell. Bottom half is like, I'm going to go to the beach. Because I feel like you really, the most time that, like, the only time that you're, like, really naked, like, in public, not like naked, but you're showing more skin, is only when you're really going to a beach. Or unless you're someone who goes to new beaches. I don't know about that life. But it just felt like this was just a no for me. I felt like she could have worn something more classy and more tasteful, and something that would have really showed off her beauty. Like, when I'm looking at this, I'm not even looking at, like, her face. I'm just looking, like, from the neck down, I'm just wondering what happened and who's your stylist, because they need to be fired. Like, I know I'm not the only one who thinks this is, like, completely crazy. Like, I just thought this was a serious no. A serious no. Like, if you want to wear, like, if you want to show skin, there's more tasteful ways to do that. I just felt like this was a miss for me, honestly. But we're going to go ahead and let's talk about, I'm going to save her for later. Let's go ahead and talk about Becky G. This is another one where I felt like it was a no, because it looks like she wore straight up lingerie. It looks like she had just gotten married. She was going for her wedding night, right? And then in the middle of her wedding night, she forgot she had an award show to go to. That's what this is giving, because it's like she's completely wearing like a lingerie set. She's wearing like this bustier corset outfit with like this sheer lace skirt, and then she has this blue veil with the lace trim. It was kind of reminding me of when Jenna Ortega, she went to some award show, and I know she's doing the whole Wednesday Addams theme, but she had wore, I believe, Versace from 2022 or 2023, I think. It was her spring summer. And they have these like lace dresses that kind of were, that hit the floor, and they were kind of matched with lace and silk, but they had like these slits and everything. That's what it's kind of reminding me of, because Jenna Ortega wore that, I think, for something. I can't remember what it was for, but it's giving me the same exact vibes. But I feel like for the Billboard Music Award, I feel like it really should be about, obviously it's about women in music, but I feel like the dress code should probably be like royalty. Like, these women are phenomenal. They're really carrying the music industry. They should come in their best dressed, like, attire, and just come as the royalty that you are in the music industry. That's why I felt like maybe the theme should be, to where it's kind of like elevating women or something. I don't know. I just felt like this outfit was definitely a no from Becky G. It was definitely a miss. But there were just a lot of misses for me. And even I felt like Quintina Burnson, like, I felt like this dress did her no favors. It gave her no shape. I felt like the leopard print pattern with the sparkles was just too much, and I just did not really like this on her. Now, I do love the high ponytail, and I do love her makeup. I just thought the dress was a no. It didn't do her any favors. I felt like she has been doing much better with the other outfits that she had. Like, I know the NAACP, she looks good. She looked good at the Saga Awards. And I think she looked good at the BAFTA Awards, but I can't remember exactly what she wore for that one. The BAFTA Awards. But this one I thought was a no. She wore Sergio Hudson for this one. But yeah, this was just a no. I felt like the overall pattern for this dress was just a miss, honestly. And then Coi Leray. You know, when I saw this, I honestly thought she was wearing Tom Brown. Because Tom Brown has, like, I wouldn't say, he has, like, those school preppy outfits where he has a lot of tailoring, and then he has some sculptural elements put into it. So I thought this was Tom Brown. But this is actually Kenzo that she wore, and I just was not with it. For me, I felt like it was giving me preppy school child. And then the bag, and then the blue cap to the side. I just felt like she could have done this a different way. To me, it kind of was a little bit of a snooze fest for me for this outfit, which, I mean, I love Coi Leray. She does have some good songs. I'm not like a huge fan or anything, but I felt like she kind of did herself a disservice with this one. I don't really know what the designer was trying to do with this outfit. That's just my opinion. Another person who I thought was interesting, I would say Chloe Bailey. I'm not necessarily a fan of this outfit because it does look like everything underneath is nude, but it looks like it's completely sheer. It looks like it's completely sheer. She's wearing Jean Baptiste ballet. And it's like it has like these fur motifs towards the bottom, and then you have like this sparkly sequence. You know what I want to call it? I think it's like this sheer knitted sequence top, like sheer sequence netted dress, and then you have the fur attached to the bottom of the dress, and then it's like she has to wear all these nude pieces just so that her bits can be covered up. So I just felt like, had there been like maybe a sheer satin blue dress underneath or a nude one, yeah, probably a sheer nude dress underneath to go underneath like all this sparkly knitting that they had, I thought that would have been much more tasteful, because I do love the fact that she is wearing something different and it is really pretty. I just feel like the fact that she had to cover up so much so that her stuff wouldn't be hanging out is a little bit of a disservice. I feel like she probably should have gotten like maybe a tailor or a stylist to actually create like a nude, like like those nude dresses. Skims has like this nude, not a nude, but like this strap dress that is just really fitted. She could have worn that underneath and let it be nude or something, or she could have just had them make her a nude dress that kind of covered her up from here and went all the way down, and just kind of like have it be like sleeveless, and then you put this on top of that. That way it's like it still gives that nude effect without her having to wear a nude bra and then wear a nude bodysuit, all of that, just because she doesn't want her bits out. That's the only thing, but I do think this is really pretty. It is really cute, and she looks really elegant. I do love the messy bun with the tendrils kind of coming down, and I do love the hoops. I think hoops will always be in style, thanks to J-Lo. And then I will also say I really do love her makeup. So for her, it was a hit. Let me go ahead and talk about Ducci. I think her name is Ducci. She had that song, How Does It Feel to Be You? How does it feel to be that chick? I do think she's an amazing rapper. She does not get enough recognition as I think she should. My only thing is I don't really have any qualms necessarily about the dress. My only thing is I don't really like all the heart patterns on this dress, because to me it's kind of giving juvenile. But I do love the fit of the dress. I wish they probably would have done something else with the pattern, because honestly she could have had like maybe pinstripes going down this dress, and then maybe had like a dramatic cape or train or something that went with this. So that's what I would have done, and maybe put it in a different color, because I feel like she would look phenomenal in maybe like a pink or a peach for sure. But I mean, if you're into dark colors, maybe like a really deep green would have been nice, or like not a mint green, but like maybe a tree green, honestly, would have been nice. But I felt like the hair was the issue. I don't really even have an issue with the dress, but for me, the hair just looked very confusing. I don't know who her hairstylist is, but they need to be fired, because this was just a mess. Like, it just seemed like it had like this big old clump of hair that was just right here on her head, and it was like they could not comb it out or anything, and it just really looked messy. I don't know if that was supposed to be the thing, but if you're trying to go for like big voluminous hair with a lot of curls, there's a way they could have done that without it looking like so messy. I just felt like they did her a disservice. She's a gorgeous girl, but the hair one is blocking her facial beauty, because I can barely see her face with this, and I just felt the hair was a mess, and it looks kind of fuzzy to me. It kind of looked like there was a wig that the stylist had in the very bottom of his suitcase after he had stuffed his suitcase with all this other stuff, and he just pulled that wig out and put it on her head. That's how it looks. So it's like he has her looking like a little bit like unkempt, really. So that was my only issue. So really it's the hairstylist for me. One outfit that I actually really love was by Dove Cameron. I'm not exactly sure who the designer is for this, but I absolutely love this green that she's wearing. I do love the toss of the fabric that kind of goes from her bustier, from her corset, and kind of goes back and falls down like a train. I do love the drape on the hip. I do love the I didn't even notice it, but she has one glove. I probably would have gotten rid of the glove and just had like an extra piece of fabric where she just holds it like this. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, I thought this was a gorgeous, gorgeous dress. She has really pretty eyes, so the dress actually matched her eyes. I do love the simple hairstyle. I love the pop with the brown for the lipstick. And I also think this color actually is really good with her complexion. So I thought she looked phenomenal in this. Very, very pretty, very becoming. I don't know. Let me go ahead and... But yeah, I think Dove Cameron, she looks phenomenal. I honestly would say next to Dove Cameron, I think it will be Dove Cameron is my best dress. Then it will be Chloe Bailey. And then I will say Ducci if they had fixed her hair. So for me personally, I only had 2 tops for this one because my things with music awards is just like the BET awards. Everybody always comes looking a mess. And I don't know what it is. I think maybe a music award shows, they really just don't have like a theme for the show. So that's my only issue. But besides that, the ladies, they did look beautiful. I just wish there could have been a more cohesive theme so everybody kind of knew what to wear and what not to wear. But yes, you guys, that was my opinion on the Billboard Women's Music Awards, you guys. Comment down below your thoughts. Oh, hold on, wait. Let me go ahead and let me close out with Alotttt because I did not talk about her. Alotttt's outfit. She had a messy bun. She had this corseted outfit that really made the tatas percolate. And then she had like this really pretty like ruche dress, and it was like a low-waisted top, a low-waisted skirt, and then she had like these gloves. I would have gotten rid of gloves, and I probably would have done something different with the hairstyle. Yeah, I would have done something different with the hairstyle. Now, I am fighting the urge to say I wish this was just one cohesive dress. But I do like the fact that it is kind of different because it looks like with the Billboard Award, it seems like a lot of the women came with like this kind of casual era with their dressing. So I felt like maybe Alotttt could have gotten rid of the gloves and done something different with the hair. She could have just had it down, or she could have had it like a really, a different hairstyle. Maybe just had it down and maybe just had some of it like swept back, and then maybe had some tendrils kind of falling down her face, kind of like how my hair is a little bit. But besides that, I do like the color. It actually kind of looks kind of well. It does look well on her. But yeah, I just would have gotten rid of the gloves and maybe did something different with the hair. But I do think that Alotttt's outfit was a hit for me. I did really like this outfit, and she looks pretty. But yes, you guys, that is my opinion on the women who were the best and worst dressed for the Billboard Women Music Awards. But comment down below your thoughts, you all. And I invite you guys to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Bye!